the point. Bill, what are you looking at to put on for the altcoin trade?
Okay, I've already got it on, so I'm going back to PowerPoint here. Oh no, actually, I think I'm on TradingView. So I'm going with Solana, and here's why. Solana at 180 seems to be a really clearly defined support point. If I'm looking at, this is an 89-minute chart. Let's go back to 45 minutes, right? Solana has been down here at 180 3 or 4 times, right? So they have had every opportunity to break this. And I'm asking myself, I'm looking at this, I'm going, all right, this number tomorrow is scary, but if it's all priced in, what layer ones like Ethereum are close to support? So if we're in like a trading game environment, like what's right there near support for risk reward? Okay. And I think it's Solana. Now, with Solana, you know, a lot of big institutions, like I saw Kraken came out with like a $600 target. Okay. You know, I'd settle for 280 myself. Okay. That's a level that I'm looking at. Solana, I don't know if you saw a near protocol today, like the whole market was red and near was up. Okay. That's another one that I like. Phantom. Okay. All of these different layer ones, okay, these smart contract platforms. So now I'm going to try to get to PowerPoint here. Okay. All these different layer one platforms, okay, like Avalanche. Okay. Now, when you look at Avalanche, right, on the left, you saw Avalanche rise from 76 to 96. And how did it do that? Well, it looked just like a trend, right? It was like an Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 96. And then over like, you know, the last 2 days, we've been watching this really grinding, annoying correction. Okay. Where did the correction take us? Well, right to the 62% retracement of the up move near $84. So, and of course, naturally, as is always in crypto with big technical points, there has to be a stop fishing exercise below 84. So, you know, a couple hours before we came on the air, they went fishing for stops at 84. They get they get the crypto on the stops, and then the market takes it higher. So this to me looks like if the number is a non-event, you know, as much as I would want to be short Bitcoin, I would equally want to be long the Solana's near 180, the AVAX is near 84. Okay, this is the Solana chart. Now, Phantom, which is something I may put in soon. Okay, this is another layer one. Okay, and now where did I get this from? Speaking of token metrics, from Forrest Crew. Okay, Michael, if you're out there, if you're seeing this, giving some love to you guys. The guys like Forrest and our other analysts, they're using these layer one platforms for everything from DeFi to gaming. So, yeah, okay, Phantom got crushed today. But Forrest will tell you on our shows, you want good projects at good entry points. So Phantom is sitting right on top of its 62% retracement at $1.42. Now, to be honest with you, as an analyst, I thought Phantom was a decent buy at 2. So as the ancient saying goes, if I loved it at 2, if I liked it at 2, I got to love it at $1.42, right? So Phantom is another one of these ideas where if tomorrow is kind of a non-event, man, these layer ones, this is where all the value in crypto is headed, right? If you've noticed like ETH-based DeFi gets smacked over the last couple of days, that's because all the value on ETH from, say, DeFi and gaming is being pulled into Ethereum, right? So, I mean, if you think about that and then you look at Forrest's analysis of like the Ethereum charts and you say to yourself, okay, you know, what's the next big trade? Not just for tomorrow or for the next 3 days, but, you know, token metrics are trying to help you make money in crypto over a longer period of time. Now, something that our guys actually flagged really early was near protocol. Okay, now, near was a pain in the butt. You know, our guys identified it and we watch it trade at $8 or $9. And I think the smart money really knew about near. So we watched it. And then, of course, as is the case in crypto, as is the case in foreign exchange, right? I started in foreign exchange. The favorite sport in currencies, crypto or otherwise, is stop fishing, right? Stop fishing. So what did they do in near? Great currency at 8 or 9. They fished for stops below 740. Okay, took it all the way down to 6-ish on a wick. Then when it comes back up, okay, there were no sellers, right? Smart money had grabbed it all, and near, if you're watching this today, was actually up as the rest of the market was down. So these layer one protocols, right, for altcoins, they're the next big trade. Now, just one final note. Where did I get that idea? Okay, from looking at tokenmetrics.com and from listening to the research that Forrest Group does, right? The guys that work for Forrest, they know where the value in crypto is going to be. Now, where I come into play is coming up with, say, tactical levels and telling you a story. So hopefully you're still awake out there. But that was the story and the narrative behind layer ones and why, from a trading point of view, the Solanas, Nears, and AVAXs, along with ETH that Forrest did, is really the place to be. Okay, not investment advice.
So, I think you're beginning to answer one, I think, of the most important questions that new crypto traders have, which is that there are thousands of coins out there, and everyone wants to know how to find the diamond in the rough, how to select the trades, how to keep track of them. Sounds like Token Metrics has a really good platform to identify some of those trades. And Forrest, I guess, does some videos explaining the reasoning behind why those trades are good. So can you talk a little bit about the thinking behind that? Like, Forrest, how are you identifying these coins amongst all of these other ones?
Yeah, so we kind of take it in two steps. We actually kind of have 3 prongs at Token Metrics. We've got the market research, which is where Bill's keeping track of market trends, the different markets, the legacy market. How's this going to affect crypto? How's this going to affect the tokens that we're rating very highly? Speaking of rating tokens very highly, that's where our dashboard comes in. Our dashboard is optimized across a number of different metrics using AI and machine learning and quantitative insights to actually rank. Here, I'll show you the dashboard right now, to actually assign grades to all of across 6,000 plus cryptocurrencies. I think it's 8 or 9,000 now that we have access to, right? So then Bill and I are able to laser in on and focus on these cryptocurrencies that have very, very high potential or a very, very high grade in our quantitative AI machine learning driven models, right? 2 examples right here that I've personally traded profitably over the past week were Polygon and Terra Luna. These are higher cap tokens with a lot of fantastic liquidity, traded on leverage that have been very profitable. And look, they're in the top 20 or so cryptocurrencies as measured by our grading system. Then we have our investment research arm, which we're looking for the next 10x, 25x, 50x, 100x opportunities in cryptocurrencies, because in the crypto space, because it's so rapidly expanding, there's a ton of new projects coming in. A lot of those projects, to be quite frank, either suck or they're scams or they're just not going to go anywhere, right? It's actually pretty difficult to make to start a crypto project and see it be successful. It takes a lot of effort. We've created a manual review process where we're actually able to look at those projects and rate them across 10, 15 different metrics and grade them for their potential and how good of a project we are. So it's very similar to doing like VC investment based research, but then we're wrapping that all up into newsletters, into videos for our customers and shipping that research out to them and making that professional grade research actually available to them in this crypto space, where normally you'd have to be part of a VC fund or an investment bank to actually get that level or that high quality of research.